Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are finally doing my new top 10 NBA players of all time, or pretty much my improved top 10 NBA players of all time. That's what this video will be called, because my other one was absolutely garbage and it was horrible, and this one will be a million times better. I'm telling you, it will be, because my other one was horrible. Starting off at number 10, Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan, big fundamental. Tim Duncan is big fundamental. He's like big fundamental. I don't know what else to say. Big fundamental. Like, do you not understand that? Big fundamental means he's really good with his fundamentals. So he's just really good at basketball. He's really good at rebounding. He's an amazing defender. And when you look at it, he's a 15-time All-Star. He's a 5-time NBA champ. He's a 15-time All-NBA, 15-time All-Defense, 3 times Finals MVP, and 2-time MVP. That's insane. Just looking at that, seems like he should be a little higher than 10, but his stats pull him down a little bit. But Tim Duncan is insane. I think Tim Duncan should be on everybody's top 10 NBA player of all time list. And yeah, that's my opinion on number 10, Tim Duncan. Going to number 9, Stephen Curry. When you look at Stephen Curry's like accolades, you have 7-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champ, 3-time NBA champ, 6-time All-NBA, and 2-time MVP. Those aren't the greatest, but also he's only halfway through his career. I feel like he'll have maybe, to those 7 All-Stars, he might have 11. To those 6 All-NBAs, he might have 9. To those, I think he'll still have 2 MVPs. I don't think he's going to win another MVP, but also, you know, his stats might not be amazing, but Stephen Curry changed the way the game was played. Everybody started shooting threes because Stephen Curry. He's the one who made people start shooting threes more. Stephen Curry changed the way the game was played. So that's one reason I have Stephen Curry up there. Go to number 8, Shaq. Shaq is the most dominant player. I mean, Will Chamberlain might be the most dominant too, but when it comes to, like, if you name any player in NBA history, and you don't want any player running towards you, I would say Shaq, and number 2, Zion. I wouldn't want Shaq or Zion running at me with a full head of steam. I probably wouldn't want LeBron doing that either. But Shaq is the top player I would not want running at me with a full head of steam. He would absolutely kill me. He's a 15-time All-Star, a 2-time scoring champ, a 4-time NBA champ, a 14-time All-NBA, 3-time All-Defense, 3 times Finals MVP, and 1 MVP. That is amazing accolades, and also he's so dominant. Like, he tore down a rim with a dunk. Shaq is just like, Shaq's running at you, and he's just insane. You do not want the man running at you. You don't want him running at you because he'll just dominate you. Okay, number 7, Bill Russell. One of the biggest winners in NBA history, 11 championships. I can't even show that on my hands. 10 and then 1 more. He can't even fit out some rings on his hand. He has to have one of his fingers to have 2 on him. That's how many rings my man has. Bill Russell is insane. When you look at his accolades, he's a 12-time All-Star, 11-time NBA champ, 11-time All-NBA, 1-time All-Defense, and 5-time MVP. That is insane stuff. And I guess maybe All-Defense only became a thing at the end of his career because I think he was an amazing defender his whole career. So just take it in as like he has 12 or 13 all the defenses. It just wasn't a thing all the way back then. But yeah, that's it. I mean, he's one of the biggest winners in NBA history. So he wins all those championships, and that's literally, the Celtics would have 6 championships if it wasn't for Bill Russell. Just take that in. They got 1 in 08. I'm pretty sure 5 with Bird. And 11 with Bill Russell. That's just insane. You go to number 6, Magic Johnson, one of the greatest playmakers in history. If you want somebody to pass the ball and give the ball to your teammates, Magic Johnson's that guy. He's also 6'9". He can play any position you want him to. That's what Magic Johnson does. You can make him play any position you want him to. Like, you think he played center one game and dominated because he's 6'9". Since he's really tall, he can rebound the ball, and I said he's an amazing playmaker, so obviously assisting, he can still score the ball. He's a 12-time All-Star, a 5-time NBA champ, a 10-time All-NBA, 3 times Finals MVP, and a 2-time MVP. That is some crazy stats for Magic Johnson. Going on to number 5, you have Kobe Bean Bryant. Kobe Bean Bryant is an 18-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champ, 5-time NBA champ, 15-time All-NBA, 12-time All-Defense, and 2 times Finals MVP. Kobe Bryant, Mamba mentality. The man literally has 12 All-Defense, the most out of a guard. And, that's the one thing you think Kobe doesn't have. But most of any guard. But the one thing he actually doesn't have is he doesn't pass the ball. But who cares when you're that good of a scorer? He only passes the ball for alley-oops to Shaq, maybe. But you don't need to pass the ball when you're that good of a scorer. He's that good of a scorer, so why does he need to pass the ball? And in my arguable opinion, Kobe deserves 2 MVPs, but also Shaq deserves 2 MVPs. Because both of Steve Nash deserve 0. That's just my unpopular opinion. I think popular, though, because I don't think anybody thinks Steve Nash deserves any of his MVPs. Like, how does Steve Nash have more MVPs than Kobe? Answer that for me. How does Steve Nash have more MVPs than Shaq? Answer that for me, please. It doesn't make any sense. Number 4, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 38,000 points, the most points of any NBA player in NBA history. That's an insane amount of points. Just think about that real quick. Think about having that many points. That would just be insane to have that many points. I would die if I had that many points. But Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had 19 All-Stars, 2-time scoring champ, 6-time NBA championships, 15-time All-NBA, 6-time MVP, and a 2-time Finals MVP. The most MVPs of any NBA player. He has the most MVPs, the most points. He was a good rebounder. He was a good defender. He was an amazing center all around. And also, and 6 championships. Can we not forget about that? Is 6 championships? Are we just going to forget about that part of it? Yeah. Just forget about the 6 NBA championships. Yeah, moving on to number 3, Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain, his accolades might not seem amazing. He doesn't have a lot of championships, but Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points in a single game. He has the 2nd most average for points every season, but he should have the 1st. Because at the end of his career, he was like, I'm not going to score. But at the beginning of his career, he averaged 50 points per game one year. Most points averaged in a single season. Man is 7-time scoring champ, 2 rings, 13-time All-Star, 10-time All-NBA, 4-time MVP, 4-time MVP, and 1 final MVP. That is amazing. Stop saying Wilt Chamberlain is 9th on your list. He is 3rd. And this is my very controversial opinion that everybody will hate. Number 2, Michael Jordan. I don't have Michael Jordan's All-Star appearances, stats, and all that right here. I don't have my number 1, 2 here right now. But Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan. What else do you want me to say? Killer mentality. He's clutch. He's the most points average in a career. I think he's 2nd because Will averaged 50 all those beginning of his years. So his end years just shouldn't count. But Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan. What else do you want me to say other than Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan? Literally, I think he had 5 MVPs, 6 rings, and 6 appearances. Jordan is the 2nd greatest player of all time, which you might say is the GOAT, but Jordan is not the GOAT. The GOAT is LeBron James. The greatest player of all time is LeBron James. LeBron James, he's an all-around player. He, in his Cavs days and all before that, averaged 27 points per game. Got to Lakers, I'm going to average 24 points per game, but then started averaging 10 assists. Makes his teammates better. Think about it. J.R. Smith, 5 times better with LeBron. I don't know, Kevin, not really Kevin Love, but Kyrie Irving, I feel like he was a better player with LeBron. That may be controversial, but he was a better player with LeBron than he was on the Celtics. But now he's better on the Nets, but now he's in his prime, so that's why he's better. But yeah, LeBron James makes his teammates better too. And LeBron James, 4-time MVP, should have Derrick Rose as MVP, so that's 5. So he should be a 5-time MVP. 4-time NBA champion. 4-time NBA champion in 10 appearances. He had 8 straight finals appearances. And he won 2 of them. No, 3 of those 8 straight. And then he had 1 championship in 2020, and then he lost one in like 2005 or something. But LeBron James is the most all-around playmaking, make teammates better, most team player out there, while also being amazing by himself. So that's why I think LeBron James is a GOAT. If you think my top 10 NBA players of all time is absolutely trash, dislike the video. Do it. And if you don't like the video in general, dislike it. And if you don't like any of my other videos, dislike all of them. But if you liked it, leave a like. And if you like all my videos, you can click subscribe. And if you want to know when my videos come out, you can hit the bell icon and you can see my videos when they come out. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.